Not gonna lie, I could see them searching for the audio today. I could see them searching for any any reason. I don't trust True TV. You know what I mean? I can't update this. There we go. Make sure the scoreboard is working. All right, they're working it down to their better player, Valdez. Out to the top, they move it around. Troy in the corner. Valdez stripped. Buchengel throws over to Hoiberg. Up to Price. He thought about it. Drops over to Buchengel, who bricked a dunk as if he isn't able to jump high enough to dunk. It was very embarrassing. Valdez slaps a 3. Just like that to get Troy started. Hoiberg with the ball. Kicks it over to Lawrence. Lawrence to Buchengel. Top of the key. A 3 for Price is no good, but a rebound from Mast. Good job. Mast, a drop step towards the rim, towards the baseline, and it works perfectly. He gets the bucket. All right, let me check on Gary, see if his computer's turned himself back on. Not yet. No Gary yet. Valdez? No, sorry. Who number 1? We're going to have to figure out these names together. A foul against... No? Still in play. Thought Hoy fouled. Mass dribbles up the court, hezzies, and drives and throws it off the backboard and misses and then loses the ball. And now it's Troy's ball. I don't know why Mass thought he was a point forward there when he so clearly cannot dribble or do anything outside of caveman hook shots and the occasional 3. I did hear he had a good game the last game. Is that correct? I believe it is. What's up, Tiger Shark? What up, David Matney? We got the 4 letters in here. Link real good. Link it real good. Bubba No Jab, Morehouse, Joseph Smith, the EPO 77. Top of the key, wide open 3 for Mast, and he stoinks it. Hoiberg comes flying in, catches the rebound, and puts it back, though. Thank God. I want to call this kid... What's that little redhead singer that was on... he ended up playing in Game of Thrones. Corner 3, Valdez hits it. 2 for 2 from 3 for their best player. So that's great. It's good to know that their best player's hot. That's what we want. We want to get him started off just right. Buchengel to Price. Price fouled by Valdez. Get that dude in foul trouble, please. Please, for the love. For the love of BB. Mass to Buke. Buke. Cut off. Over to Mast. Lawrence backdoor cut. Hand off to Hoiberg. Hoiberg pump fake over to Buchengel, who shoots and bricks a 3 short. That sounds like Gary's back. Corner 3 for white boy shooter in the corner with the red hair. Who is that? Can we get a name? Looks like they don't even know their names because there's 2 Campbells and they don't know which one it was. Mass, top of the key, pump fake. Kick down to Buchengel, who actually dunks and doesn't brick this time. What a special treat for everyone. Get to tell your grandchildren about that one. All right, everything working?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Let me just switch the cameras around now. It's just going to take me a quick 30 minutes to do that.
Oh, shit. Sorry, man.
Hoiberg, handoff to Price. Price to Lawrence. Lawrence to Mast. Mast going to back down. Stops backing down a 5-foot redhead to turn around and pass it out to Price. And then they give it back. Dude, it's like, I can't help it. Obviously, anybody who's actually been listening to me the last minute or so, 5 minutes, you could probably tell I'm just so disappointed in this Nebraska team. I'm like so black-pilled, bro. I'm realizing I have no faith in this team. And I pray that they make me look like an idiot. You know? But I just don't know that that's going to happen. Let me turn this camera
I think
off.
every little thing going to be all right.
You think?
Yeah.
I think they're going to handle Troy.
Yeah.
I don't know why you think that, man. I really don't. I mean,
How well do you
handle's
think
too
Troy,
far.
How well do you think Troy would do if their whole season was in the Big Ten?
I hope that keeps us warm at night, Gary. I hope being in a better conference keeps us warm tonight when we're sleeping. You know? I just don't. We're in the big tournament. We're in this is March Madness. This is where lesser teams from lesser conferences eat, sleep, and drink upsets. Their intensity gonna be through the roof. Their belief in themselves gonna be through the roof. If they've watched the Huskers even one game this season, they know that we will give them opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, we will give them the first half of the game to beat us if they so choose. I hope that we're just too big for them, which is going to be the irony of the tournament. It's going to be the irony of our tournament, you know? All right, one camera up. There we go. I don't know. Are you guys optimistic in the chat? Am I being a cuck? Ooh, that one. Oh man, I just feel like we lost our groove, and I don't see how they get it back.
But yeah, they lost that 20-game win stretch or whatever, but nobody goes undefeated through the whole.
I ain't talking posy track, and I ain't talking about
We ain't
going undefeated.
posy track.
Nobody's talking about going undefeated. I'm talking about our team becoming a shell of themselves. You know? Price to the rack, kicks out, slapped out of bounds by Valdez.
Did I?
You know? Hoiberg down to Mast. Mast pump fakes, gets ridden to the rack. Great
And
take.
Vaughn.
Mast, that was awesome.
And Vaughn.
All right, get this chat up on my phone here.
Ohio State having a tough time with TCU.
Are they?
Probably a good game to watch.
You have anything interesting in your bracket? And one complete here for Mast.
Nothing too crazy. Try to sprinkle in some upsets, but you?
I
Got Troy going
tried.
to Final Four.
I did some pretty traditional stuff. I didn't go crazy though. I mean, I tried every once in a while to pick an upset, but I don't have like a Cinderella winner or something. Little redhead Campbell. Little Coco Campbell.
Kobe.
Lawrence gets stood up by Coco, but fouled on the drive.
I think I got too much sleep. It's my concern.
I'm sure. You know? Jacobson kicks it in.
2 hours after I text you.
Really? That was probably a good move. Considering you have so much time to sleep.
Fall asleep.
Coco steals it out of bounds from Mast. Yeah, no, I really was just going to bed, but I made a fatal mistake last night. I went to bed, plugged in the PlayStation in my bedroom for the first time, and started up a brand new dynasty for college football.
Yeah.
Campbell, pump fake, kick into the corner, baseline, wrap around pass to the other side of the corner.
How is that not a travel? Did he dribble?
I think he pumped. No, he just pumped and dribbled to the left.
His feet. He had to have
maybe shuffle. I didn't see a shuffle, but probably.
He moved his feet so hard, bro.
What up, Tiger Shark? Shark says he's thinking 80-71 for the Huskers. Oh, baby. I don't know. Top of the key. Troy moving that ball around. Baseline drive. Cut off. Good defense from Nebraska here. Frager in the game now. A double clutch layup is fouled and Keel is going to the line. Tiger says, did anybody here else take the whole day off? Katie's sick, so she's off. Got me in the... I'm sure I'll be fine, you know? I'm sure I won't get it living next to her. Buchanan Joe kicks it into... Actually, sorry. Sanford into Hoiberg, bringing the ball up.
I'll be right back, dude.
You're good. Mast, handoff to Hoy. Hoy loses the dribble for a second, retains it, kicks it to Mast, back to Hoy. Hoy back to Frager. Frager shoots. No good. And Campbell brings it up. There's a three. No good. Oh, Price could have thrown it ahead for Frager and just didn't. I mean, that was actually a mistake on Frager's part. Sanford's part. He should have absolutely hit Frager on the fast break. It's disgusting. Jacobson having to bring it back out. Mast finds Frager baseline. He kicks to Sanford. Sanford shoots the three and hits it. That's big for Nebraska. Damn. Tree has a broken ankle? Dude, how'd you do that? That's terrible. Yeah, GC, I don't even know. I don't even know the answer to that, to be completely honest. I mean, it is weird. But we have earned this spot. I just don't know how far this team can go, you know? Great shot from Sanford, though. Slipped on ice. Oy vey. Campbell. Hezzy, little in and out. step back. They kick it back to Campbell. He's going to have to put it up. 1 second. Throws up a running three and hits it fading to his left. Wow. For real, 4 letters. Mast, handoff to Hoiberg. You're good. Hoiberg, pick and roll. Hoiberg to Price. Price to the rack. Fouled. Right off the dribble. Get him closer here to the bonus. Can you believe that went in?
No.
It was a grenade. He had to throw that up.
Yeah. I seen the shot clock go off right when he let it go.
What up, Joker? What up, JV? Yeah, hopefully we can get a good win here real quick.
Yeah.
Say that we got a tourney win. Say that we're making progress, which we are. And then maybe go into this offseason, get a good recruit or two.
They haven't said in the, like, assuming Vandy wins and we win, what time that game would be on Saturday, have they? Or you haven't seen anything?
No idea, bro. I have not been paying attention. Tiger says, man, the fans showed out today. Yeah, I mean, it's down in Oklahoma, so I was hoping it would be a big crowd. Down there at y'all's OKC court. Joker, I think the Huskers have some internal beef going on with Frager. I think that's hurt a little bit of the chemistry. They have a malcontent, apparently.
I don't know how true that stuff is. We were talking about it. Did you see the press conference deal? Like,
I hope it's not true.
Beginning of last week or the end of the week before, when him and Hoiberg, after him and Sam Hoiberg were talking to the media after Fred Hoiberg got the coach of the year in the Big Ten and Hoiberg got his stuff, whatever. They're all sitting there talking about it and talking about his, like, he was good enough to play last year, but, freshman, they were redshirting him and working on stuff, and they're like, everybody knew what he was going to be like because of how well he's doing in practice. And he's like, yeah, he'd get a little frustrating at times, but where I'm at now, like, seeing it was worked out, I'm paraphrasing, I'm kind of butchering it, but
that's what he said, not Hoiberg.
Both of them. Like,
okay.
Hoiberg was like, he was good enough. You could tell in practice he was good enough. He could have been playing. And even Fred Hoiberg was talking about that. And then Sam Hoiberg brought up, and then Frager was like, commenting on it or whatever. It didn't seem like a lot of the stuff I've seen, mainly like on Twitter and stuff, was accurate. But
here's the difference in the game.
I mean, you can say what you want.
Yeah. 4 for 8 from 3.
Let's see what this real man
Troy,
saying.
And 1 for 6 for Nebraska from 3. I've just been keeping it muted because I don't trust True TV. I've never streamed off True TV before, I don't know what they're going to try to pull. And plus, it's March Madness. This is always like big games, big national stuff. That's always when they're out there searching, trying to strike down Valdez to Coco over the backboard. Lost the handle. Technically out of bounds.
Dude, TCU's putting it on Ohio State, man.
Are they?
Yeah, they were up like 4 or 6 for the most part, and now they're up 15. It's almost halftime.
Wow. There goes your bracket.
Yeah, I had Ohio State winning the whole thing.
Idiot. Chris Webber and Fred Hoiberg. What a pick.
Freddie Hoiboy.
Garcia in the game rather early, bringing the ball up no less. Looking for a DHO, hands it off to Hoiberg. Hoiberg tries to throw it right back to him, and Garcia has no idea what country he lives in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Huskers lose it. They get up. They save it, put up a layup, miss again. Troy ball. Lucky to save that bad pass, but pump fake. Pass out for Troy. Ooh, Buchtenjel, great block. They're going to call somebody for a foul. I don't know about that. Take it easy, Dark Seed. Iowa Bass Man, what up, man? Good luck golfing today. Valdez hits.
That was weak.
Yeah, I didn't see a foul. Definitely not on the blocking part of that play.
I mean, there was body contact, but when he put his arms down, it was all ball.
Was it on Buchtenjel?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's not who I thought it would have been on. Garcia to Hoiberg. Hoiberg's defender fell. Garcia tries to dribble into the paint and loses the dribble immediately. Over to Troy. Troy into the corner. Pump fake. Troy to the rack. No good. Another rebound, Troy. Another rebound, Troy. Finally. Frager comes away with it.
First shot was a missed midi. Then he threw that one almost away. Frager saved.
Then he lose. Yeah, absolutely. Garcia has to come out of the game. He is not ready for this level of play right now, bro. No question. Did I mention I got a Shaq chair? Corner 3 from Price.
Ball banger.
And that makes me better than you.
More better. You were already better.
True. Shaq could sit in this chair with me. I could sit on Shaq's lap in this chair.
Yeah, you'd like that. Good defense, but Samford.
Lawrence loses a dribble, has to give it to Mass so he doesn't travel.
Pull up.
Thank you, Price.
Bang, bang. Back-to-back threes for Price.
Thank you. Huskers up 3. Hit that like button, guys. It is turning into a basketball today. It was last night. I stand by that.
Was last night?
All right. It was turning into a basketball. For some reason, college basketball streams do. In my NBA streams, they rarely turn into a basketball. I think I fixed that coding. Or I need to figure out what it is I need to put in the contents of the stream to make it known.
Well,
it's pronounced Dark Side. See, I always thought it was Seed, but I'm not a Superman guy. That's my older brother who thinks he likes Superman. Which, say what you want, bro, about all superhero movies. Some,
I can't get enough of them.
Here's the thing.
Dub.
If I was able to get you to sit down and watch, like, let's just say hypothetically you had time to watch all of them. You know, like, time wasn't an issue. I could just download them into your brain and you'd know everything about all of them. If I drugged you with Truth Serum, there would be a few you would say are good. You would definitely be able to tell the difference between the good and the bad movies, superhero movies. Or just superhero movies. The Superman movies, not good. Not good. Not good at all. None of them. Ever. Ever. The whole story is bonkers. The whole situation is insane. So, not a Superman fan.
I'm not a fan of any of those.
You know?
I just can't do it. Can't stay focused.
Yeah. I was actually that same way until I was at my boy's house buying some plants.
Nursery.
And me and him got into a long conversation about it, and he convinced me to give Captain America a try. And I am a patriot. If I'm nothing else, I'm a patriot. Like Bubba No Jab.
See, I don't like that.
You know?
I'm offended by that title.
Well, he's woke IRL, though. Does that make you feel better?
No. If he was truly woke, he would have been like Captain Blue Star or something like that.
Peyton Sanford made it to the pros? How did I not know that, dude? I don't know anything about ball.
No. Good defense, Frager.
Nebraska's
defense has been pretty good, man. There's been a few leakers where they've shot some threes, but they've also had some tough shots.
I mean, they started out 4 for 8 from 3. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, and then you had like the one, like you said, the grenade bomb he just threw up and it went in. But like that was a good defensive possession, obviously, to force him into that.
Lawrence to Mast. Sanford to Frager. No good. Mast got a little push to the back.
You can gel.
So they're leaving Price a little too open, though. I love it.
Yeah. Gets his own long rebound.
Kicks the cardio man, Lawrence. Lawrence with the snatch back into a 3, and it's good. Don't worry, he won't do that again. That was his one shot for the month.
That was pretty. Don't you dare. I'm not going to stand for the Lawrence slander.
He needs to be bullied to greatness. Just accept it. Coco, snatch back. Back to Campbell. Buchanan gel guarding. Double teamed by the bigs for no reason.
Good defense.
Top of the key. Little rocker step into a drive and a left-handed scoop lay high off the glass, but no good.
Nebraska's actually getting some rebounds, dude. A couple offensive boards.
Yeah, we outsized them. It's crazy. Mast with the screen. Little tween dribble for Lawrence. He gets doubled, kicks to Mast. Mast, nice. Left-handed pass. Yep.
It's good defense. That was not good defense.
Mast on the inbound. Lawrence bringing it up. Lawrence, Sanford, the bigs, and Frager in the game. The good bigs, not Garcia. Not Van Hagar. Mast looking for Frager in the middle of the paint. Frager and one.
And one. Nice.
There we go.
Finish. Look like you finishing out there. Except you didn't dunk. Two-hand off a drop step.
Ain't that
over two bodies. Other than that, just like you. Because up 6, Frager to shoot 1. We're going to go into halftime with a lead for once?
Should. Have you noticed, I'm sure you did in the bracket, that
Joker, I don't like any of them.
You noticed in the bracket that there's a potential, if we make it to the 3rd round, that we would play Iowa if they make it? Or is that 2nd round? Yeah, we link up with Iowa if we make it that far.
2nd round would be Vanderbilt or whoever
after that one.
I'll tell you.
Can't remember. Thank you, GC yours. You're just the only one in here with the balls to say it.
Say what now?
Don't worry about it. You don't have the balls to hear it.
Nah. I would have to beat Florida.
Mm-hmm. What up, conservative Husker?
They have to beat Clemson and then Florida.
I know you're checking out this Mario movie pretty soon, right?
Yeah. Now that's something I can stay locked in on and really follow along really well.
So I was just kind of daydreaming about college football yesterday. I don't know how the team at Hawaii got stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Something happened with Hawaii, and I was like, why can't Hawaii get good at football?
What do you mean, why can't they?
Why can't they be really good at football? If I'm a high school kid and I get to go live in expensive-ass Hawaii on a scholarship and get paid a couple mil or a mil to play in Hawaii or
how much money do they have for NIL?
That's probably the only issue with Hawaii is their NIL situation. I mean, I don't know, maybe others. They've never really been legendary or anything like that, they've never been, really anything to sneeze at. I guess we're going to sit here and watch this coach talk while the game's going, and they're just going to cut back later. And I mean, this is really far behind, bro. ESPN had that shit counted like 3 minutes ago.
Oh, shit. Is your feed updated?
Hey, it's live. I don't know. You want to check on yours and see if you've got a faster one? Lawrence cuts off Campbell. Campbell gets it back. Nice little pocket pass. Another pocket pass. Wow. Good passing there from Troy. Gets him a bucket. Mass to Lawrence. Mast over to Frag. Mast trying to drive.
Double teamed.
Frager to Sanford. Hits the three.
Sanford's
What
hot,
a
dude.
pass, too. What an unselfish pass from Frager. Campbell, little crossing over situation here. Little Sanford guarding him. Buchton gel on D. Into the corner to Valdez. Valdez finds top of the key guy. Into the other corner. Three. No good.
That's good hustle by Lawrence.
Rebound. Oh my gosh. That's going to be out on Sanford. I think he touched it and foot was out.
He was trying to throw it off that dude, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
Man.
Campbell. Crossover. Driving right. Oh, throws it away, but also traveled prior to the throwaway.
I thought he traveled, but I think they all travel. I'm weird.
Lawrence?
I'm from the era before you were allowed to take 7 steps and then shoot or pass or make a new pivot.
Lawrence to Sanford? Wow.
No way, dude. 4 in a row for
But
this
they're
dude.
leaving him open. They're not defending him well, man. They're not defending him well at all. Valdez, baseline,
Good
Mast,
defense.
up to Price to Lawrence for 3.
Lawrence
No good. Frager goes up over the top.
Dude, I'm not used to seeing us out rebound teams like this. What is the rebound numbers? I'm so used to the one and done, no second chance.
Yeah.
They're actually out rebounding us 11-10. Nebraska's 4
That's
to
how
their
bad
2
we
on the
normally
offensive
get
boards.
outbigged,
Yeah. Well, here's the big discrepancy. We only have 2 more offensive rebounds than them, but we have 10 second chance points. They have 1. And we have 11 points off turnovers. They have 3.
Sanford. Over the top. Out to Lawrence. Down to Buchton Joe. Get it to Frager. Frager for 3. No good.
It's all right. Another offensive board.
Price bumped. Fouled. That's at least 2 on Valdez. At least. It is 2.
I didn't like that call, man.
I mean, he was trying to drive left, and he bumped him pretty hard.
It's vicious.
First free throw here of actually, just one completes the and one. No?
1-1.
Oh yeah. I get so confused
you really don't know ball, do you?
Well, by the way the players are moving, and then I'm just not used to this 1-and-1 stuff, you know? Like some rec league stuff.
I think they just implemented that in college basketball.
For the tournament?
That's been a thing forever, yeah. Just this
Campbell,
game. Just trying it out for
down
this
to
game.
Valdez. Cut off baseline.
Goes to the corner.
Ooh, that's a kick
wide
ball.
open, and I thought he went off him. Is your Jesus stream glitchy at all?
No, it's been
like
pretty smooth.
Jerky at all?
No complaints here, sir. Eight nothing run. They just swap it to a 20-4 run in the last 5 minutes they're showing. They're going to kick it in across half court to inbound. Smart. Pass out of the double does Campbell. A drive to the rack and a foul from Mast. Dale Patrick with a $10 dono says, "Go Big Red." Thank you, Dale. They need all the help they can get. All right, and that might have done it.
That might have done, did it?
GC says, if we win, we will have a statue. I don't think so. I think we'll forget about it pretty quick. It'll feel good, but then we'll all realize it doesn't feel great. It doesn't, it's not enough. It's like fast food. Think it's going to make you feel better, stop your hunger pains. Second free throw is good. 21-32.
It's up 11 with 4:39.
Is Valdez crying on the bench? What was that? Frager to Lawrence. Yeah, maybe Final Four. You got to put a Hoiberg statue, and then you just give him like the Rocky statue, but you remake it with him. Frager no good. Trigger. Top of the key. Oh, nice steal from Price.
Sanford. He jumped the route. A little free safety action.
And off Lawrence. Crossover. Lawrence to the rack. Oh, God. Lawrence traveled, bro.
Yeah, he did. Slid his foot.
But we're in the new era, baby. We're in the travel era, baby. It's chill. You can do that now.
We're in the travel / if you play too tight a defense, it's a foul era. Sanford throwing up gang signs.
This world. The shadow bands channels get.
Are we still shadow banned?
Gotta be. Gots to be. But just keep trying to think positive. It's got to come off any day now, you know? Jimmy John's doesn't sound terrible. That just could
horrible.
I was gonna say that could be an indication of how hungry I am. I haven't even had Jimmy John's or wanted Jimmy John's in years. I don't think they're bad. Why? What is it about the bread?
It's just too like tough or hard or I don't know.
Did you know that they'll scoop the bread, like the body out of the bread for you?
No.
So like you can like you got like the hoagie and then they'll just like scoop out a bunch of the bread so that it's more of like a shell of bread instead of such thick bread. I think that makes their Sammys a little better. Tiger said they toast now too. Tiger, you are a man of million interest points. All right.
He's like a Snapple cap.
You know? Is that Erica Kirk? They got her doing commercials now? Awesome.
Everyone mourns differently, Gabe. Some people hold their kids tight and mourn with tears and sadness and sorrow, and some people make more money than they've ever made in their whole life. Are you going to sit here and judge?
Never. I don't question women.
Big Zod 94 said, which one is Big Red? What do you mean, which one's Big Red?
Right, left guy on screen is Big Red.
Are you talking about us?
I assume. No comment. Don't see him. All right? I ain't no Epstein like you. Gary Epstein Jr. That should be your new backstory, is that you're Epstein's, like, protege. You know? That they had you waiting in the wings to take over for him, but that's all screwed up now.
Just lurking in the shadows. They took my whole client base away from me.
But you still got your own island, Lil St. James Jr., you know?
Zany Jamie.
Little St.
Free
James.
throws scoot by Lawrence. 3:45 to go. White Kobe.
Uh-oh, that's too open. Short.
Close out by
Here we go.
Sanford. They get the long rebound. Their turn at a long offensive rebound.
Foul on Hoiberg on the pass into the paint.
No, I thought
a little too handsy.
Oh, I thought he said he moved.
TCU still up 11.
They just got a quick three. They were down 15 at half.
Handoff here, off the top of the screen, and Mast.
I couldn't tell who hit it. Was it Mast?
It was off Mast, yeah.
You say Mast.
Troy hasn't hit a field goal in almost 4 minutes, by the way, and by the by. Valdez down into the paint. Teammate throws up, bull jive. That feels Jover. It feels like we've figured out whatever they're doing and shut it all down.
Well, it helps that Sanford,
4
for 4 in that stretch from the 3-point line, help open it up. It'd be nice if Lawrence hit one too, but it'd be nice if Frager could start getting them. Deep three.
Yep.
Short. Rebound.
Good job, Sanford.
Yeah.
Yep.
Down to Mash. Let's go up strong, dude.
Come on,
Gets his own
Mast.
rebound.
Fouled a little bit.
I just wish they wouldn't hesitate. Like when you've got the momentum going to the rim, just go up strong, man. The 9 times out of 10 are going to foul you. Sit there and hold the ball and let them regroup on defense around you because they're just trapping the bigs every time.
Hoiberg tries to
Lazy
throw it to
pass.
Price. Valdez was on to that. Oh, can't finish the tough layup, though. Wants a foul, not going to
Good
get it.
rebound by
Lawrence
Mast.
already the other way, pushes it up to Hoy.
3 on 2.
Bumped and
Nice
should have been
finish.
and one, but whatever. Great job, Hoy.
Nebraska
Great
up 15
control.
with 2:15 to go. White Kobe against Lawrence. Takes a screen.
Wish I knew any of these players, bro.
Stanford is just active on defense, man.
Andy just drew a charge right
Have
outside
a game, young man.
the
Have a game.
restricted area. Damn.
Sold it too.
Yep. I don't even know how that's a foul because the guy was like sideways going the other way.
He's sideways. He jumps into the spot when he's already on the move.
Yeah, I kind of
Whatever.
feel bad for Troy there. I would have been so mad if that was me driving the ball. Like, what did I do? I didn't even go at him. I went the other way. He just got bumped. Like, I'm not allowed to go to my left. Lawrence starting the action, gives it over to Hoy, over to Price. Lawrence, back to Price. No good for 3. 36-21. Pass up ahead. Troy to their big. Nice layup. They get off the schneid for the last probably 6 or 7 minutes. Boy to Lawrence. Pick and roll, but he
Lawrence
just takes a
deep
deep
three.
three. No good.
Rebound mask. Right back up, big dog. There you go. Good tip in by Buchenjo.
Dude, I'm like,
It's back-to-back offensive boards in one possession.
how
What are we
similar
watching?
is Mask's game to Chris, bro? You'd know better than me. But
Chris
does he-
definitely played more physical. Mass has a
Really?
better 3. Yeah.
In what ways? Defense or offense? Masked pump fake, jab
Specifically
step.
offense, but probably both.
Lawrence to Buchenjo, back to Lawrence. 12 seconds. Buchenjo, no good.
Good rebound by Mass.
Good
Kick
job,
it out.
Mast. Lawrence, please.
Lawrence, quick
Thank
shot
you, Lawrence.
3
That's the
from the
dagger right
elbow.
there. I feel comfortable.
That's going to put him in a bad spot at halftime. Yeah, dude, when we won, I can't remember. I think it was the second year we won the Nebraska State game thing or whatever. Chris had he basically won the game on free throws for us. Like he was just bodying going up. He was like, it was a big number for a tournament like that. It was like
what were
18.
his moves?
Run you over.
Buchengel's down hard,
Yeah,
by the way.
he looks like he's in great discomfort. Is it his hand?
I hope it's his testicles. Yeah, he got hit in the groin,
dinghy.
or he might have
Hit the
torn the
dinghy.
groin, or like, I think it was
No,
a
he
knee
got-
on the inside.
Yeah.
Be all right.
He said shit'll buff out. What are we doing?
So, was he catching the ball in the paint?
Yeah.
Backing down like post up?
Yeah.
Was he
That was his
facing
main
up?
thing. It wasn't like when you were asking about moves, like it wasn't like it had all kinds of post moves, but he was like so big and strong compared to everybody else. He could just bully his way into good position in the, especially the lower post.
And then just turn around and go up. Nothing
Yeah.
special.
But I remember yelling at him. I think it was the first state games. Because he'd do like mass, like I think what you're getting alluding to. He'd get the ball instead of like either a quick pound dribble and going up strong, he would almost pivot away from the rim and do like this turnaround baby hook type deal. I'm like, dude, you're obviously he's bigger than most of people, but like definitely stronger. It's like just like get the ball, regroup your position, and just go up strong. Like nobody's gonna be able to stop you. Best they can do is foul you and hope you miss your free throws. But that one that I was talking about, I think he was like, I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Oh,
Exactly
Price throws a
Dude, shit.
That'd have been crazy.
He was like 18 of 21 or some shit from the free throw line. Speak of the devil. No word, Chris.
What up?
We were just talking about your
I was just trying to
bag of moves.
Remember what it was that you did to score. Because when I watch Mast play, it reminds me of you. No offense. I mean, he is arguably one of the best players in the team, but you know,
Sanford is the story of this half, dude. Like the defense was huge, but he was the best one on defense. Obviously, the best scorer we had. But the bigs, I know it's a size disadvantage for Troy, but the bigs are actually, and it could be fool's gold, don't get me wrong, play somebody that has legit bigs, but getting rebounds, having a post present both sides of the ball. As long as they don't take a nap in the second half, it should be good.
So that was under an hour for the first half.
Well, they got to make sure they got plenty of time for the 2.5 hour second half.
That's true. Well, I figured there's so many games on today that are actually going to try to get things going.
Yeah, but in the tournament, even if it's a sizable lead, there's so many fouls and clock stoppages at the end of the game.
That's true. You people will suffer.
You people have suffered. See what stands out. Damn, Nebraska jumped up to 9 offensive boards to their 3. They have 10 turnovers. We've only got 4. Nebraska 17 second chance points. They're still stuck on 1. 15 points off of turnovers. They have 3. That sums it up. Let's see what Sanford with 1 steal, Buke and Joe with 2, Frager with 1. No blocks. It's just been team kind of locking them up. Defense creating tough shots for them. Turnovers off of loose balls and bad passes.
20 to 15 rebound, 10 to 6 assists.
Sorry. Sanford has 2 steals as well. I was looking at the Mast has 1.
Here's the stat, man. They are 4 from 12 for 3. Price is 5 for 8. So, super nice to not have a bad shooting game versus a team
team-wise,
that you
it's still
should
close.
handle.
They're shooting 33%. Nebraska's at 35%. Nebraska's just taking 8 more.
Bro, did they just show Taylor Swift on a hockey commercial?
And they're probably
That's shameful, bro.
We got all these Swifties on the NFL. Let's use her for
That is
NHL
shameful. Is Taylor Swift's music any good?
I don't know. I mean, it must not be. I don't really hear it anymore.
I can't think of a single Taylor Swift song, bro. I'm sure if I heard one, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's her.
You take all the posters down, I assume?
I had to. Once he got a hold of her.
Holt.
You know? Let's see here. DSB says Troy going home after today. Nebraska was always going to win this game. We just waiting for the second half to start and time runs out. On both of my brackets that I filled out last night, I did have Nebraska winning this game. I didn't think we were going to struggle.
How far do you have them going?
So one of them, they get beat in the second round, and the other one I did, they get to and beat Iowa in the third round.
You got Iowa beating Florida?
In the other Florida wins. And Nebraska and Iowa don't even get a chance.
Florida beating Nebraska.
That would be an intense game. I just didn't want to do everything the same on both of them.
Yeah.
We got Kenny Smith on the call today. And Chuckster.
Chucky.
That's crazy. Chuck doing a Husker game is crazy.
What do you got for your parlays? Dab. There's a whole bunch of people talking about how, like, when he gets to the tournament, it's like over 60% that the first half unders hit and the underdogs with the points cover. Super high odds as far as gambling is concerned, or, winning and gambling is concerned, but I don't know. I never looked to see what the over and under was. I'm sure this game stayed under the first half. 66, it had to be higher than that, right? It's probably 70 something.
We usually do a lot better scoring in the second half, but we also give up like 50 in second halves, so.
Yeah, I say they can't slack off on the defense because, one, you're either going to need Sanford to stay hot or somebody else get going, because did you see that stat? The rest of the team from the three-point line is 2 of 12. I think both of those are Lawrence.
Well, that's insane.
So it's like we got a nice lead right now, but if he goes cold or somebody else doesn't get going and the defense slacks at all, or they make some kind of adjustment to not have those long scoring droughts, could get interesting. Hoiberg usually does a really good job of his own halftime adjustments, so I'm not too worried. What was I going to... Oh. See what this halftime spread is. God damn, man. Did you order anything or tell them what you want off that website?
Not yet, no. Because I don't personally, like, I don't even know what to do. I've never even tried.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I've never tried pouches.
Are you gonna try them?
I guess.
You should get like the 2s or the 4s then, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just because if you do like maybe it's 6, but if you get like an 8 or a 12, I want to try the 12s because I usually get the 9s now. That's like the highest you can get around here. But like if you don't chew or smoke or you don't really have any nicotine, it'll be a little rough on your first go.
Mm-hmm. If it's too high.
Yeah, you can get like obviously like the lightheaded whatever deal or whatever, but some people it'll make you feel like sick to your stomach or whatever if it's too strong.
I'm thinking maybe wintergreen. Maybe even espresso.
Mmm.
What do you think that
He
would
said
be like?
espresso. I'll find these halftime lines, man.
Bro wrote Florida and it looks like FIA. What kind of L is that, Chuck?
Does he have a lowercase L in the middle of a capital F and an A?
No, bro.
This Auburn education, man.
I shouldn't make fun of him. I be getting nervous when people are watching me write too. For some reason, my handwriting is so bad.
Damn, man, the spread is Nebraska by 19.5. To go.
Damn, he's got BYU getting past Purdue. I know BYU's good. So in one
Past
of
Purdue?
mine, in one of mine, I have Arizona winning it, and in the other one, I have I can't remember what the other one I have.
That's what I can't remember that one that you're in. What I got.
I wonder where's my brackets in here in this app. Do you have the app? CBS Sports app now?
Yeah.
Try and check and see. What up, Chuckle? You're at the arena? That's amazing. That's got to be a fun experience. March Madness game in person.
Who's at the arena?
Chuckles there. He said beers are $14 in OKC.
Is that in the chat?
I hope they're gigantic. Yeah. I hope they're huge beers, man.
Sonny said his Frager's selfish after we hit our last 3 right before half. They showed the sideline and he did not look happy. I hope he hits a 3 and gets in on the action, scoring more. I mean, he's taking his shots. He's just not hitting.
Yeah, he's getting
He's
some
done well
looks.
on defense and rebounding, but
I feel like they missed him on a couple of plays, but he just, to me, bro, like maybe this is just being worried when I shouldn't. I just get the same vibe from him that I get from what's his name, our tight end that left last year. One of our tight ends that left.
Brass's tight end?
Yeah. Drama.
Like, what do you mean left? Like transferred or went pro?
Transferred out. Actually went pro. I think he
Fedoni?
went pro. Fedoni. Remember how Fedoni
Prager.
was all, I don't get to play enough. I ain't getting enough minutes. And his mom's like, you're ruining my son's life, Matt Rule.
Prager's
My
1 of
son can't
6.
handle adversity.
0 for 4 from 3-point line.
Yeah, 6 shots is plenty
he's
for
had
a
his
bench player.
Opportunity in the first
Plenty.
half. In one half, yeah.
Yeah.
But he has 2 boards, 2 assists, a steal. I don't know, man. I don't know that I'm as worried as you are because I've seen clips, and that's where a lot of that stuff stemmed from, where the team's like on the court and like huddles doing stuff. He's sitting on the bench. I don't know if that's just his. I don't know that I've ever been around that much in basketball, but there'd be guys like that in football that during timeouts or when things are going on would just like either go off behind the bench by themselves or sit on a bench by themselves and almost like regroup. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's kind of part of his deal or.
Hopefully.
$14 for a beer is wild.
That's what I was saying. I hope that they're gigantic beers.
I doubt it, man.
I hope that's like a big commemorative beer.
Oh.
What up, Justin Raj? And yeah, I imagine it's got to be a pretty good atmosphere with all those Husker fans there too. Like, that shit would be fun. It's got to feel kind of like a party.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. This is so far behind for me.
Bro, Shaq is the ultimate ad man, and I'm not even necessarily saying that in a good way. Like, he has this special ability to agree to do any ad that's offered to him. You know? Ooh, that espresso looks good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Dale Patrick, what did I pay for beer at the Bills game? I don't remember. Didn't pay anything for the 4 or 5 I had in the parking lot. You couldn't walk down an aisle without people just handing you food or beer. Homemade
At what game?
Liquor shots. The Bills game when we went to that Bills Saints game up in Buffalo.
Good old alcoholics. It's good for the body. It's good for the mind. Good for the soul. You know?
Damn good for the soul. Sonny bought a carton of milk last week and Frager was on it.
How dare you, Sonny? How dare you? Type shit. I'll take that second half now.
Do you think because the other part of his deal is talking about like the offensive rebounds. Do you think it's strictly because of the size? Or do you think that since they got bounced in the Big Ten tournament, so Nebraska trapped so much, and then especially as far as offensive rebounds goes against us, I feel like a lot of that's because Buchengel and Mass, especially when there's just one of them out, they try to space the floor so much and put those guys typically around the elbow or outside the 3-point line that we just don't have guys in position, and they've made a strong effort or put a lot of focus on having guys in the paint. Or do you think it's just a size thing this game? I haven't really paid attention to see like where guys are at when shots are going off.
Today it feels like the success is coming from being bigger.
Size.
But also a little bit effort. Effort's there too. Sometimes the effort is there, and you're smaller and it works. A lot of times, actually.
It's like how you have the effort.
So Wayfair is still in business?
you really want to beat me when we play, but you just don't have the talent. You
Right.
definitely have the willpower. I'm just far superior of an athlete to you, even at 63 years old.
That's how you know our country is done. That's how you know the world is done. Wayfair is still in business. Okay.
Is that bad for the world?
How? Check the Epstein files.
Is Wayfair in it?
Oh.
What's not in the Epstein files? I think I saw you in there.
I'm in there. I mean, I'm not
Part
going to
of your
say I'm
name, the
not
rest
in
of it was
there.
all blacked out.
You know,
So we have protective victims.
I thought it was going to be a clean massage. You know?
You were just trying to get some financial advice.
Then I see Alan Dershowitz coming out in a towel, and I'm like, bro, what's up? You know? Just trying to tell you about Dersh.
Now it's a party.
Epo says, so far so good, boys. Yeah, it's exactly what you would have wanted. They only danced around for like
6 minutes.
About. And then took off.
I mean, is it just me, or does this feel like a extra long halftime?
Well, I think it's been exactly 20. I was keeping an eye on the timer or on the clock. It is 20 minutes. I guess, is that what it normally is?
I think so.
Full 20. Yeah. That last commercial break juked me. I really thought it was coming back after last commercials. Yo, Adidas, can we get some better jerseys for Troy next season? I mean, I know they're not like a major university, but I feel like I've seen rec league jerseys with a better fit on the players. Valdez looks like he's wearing a trash bag that says Troy on it.
Gee,
that's just me talking.
Show some respect.
That's just me. All right. Excited about your boy Chris Webber?
Oh, dude.
Yeah?
I thought I was doing a good job containing the excitement, but I must not be.
This world.
Let's go.
All right, boys, we're back. Valdez cut off and doubled. Sanford, great defense.
The defense seems to still be there so far.
Yep. Valdez.
Lawrence smothering. Mass picks up. Open look.
No
Sanford
good. Grab that board. Attaboy, Mast. I mean, just barely not over the back. TCU Ohio State is down to 2 points, brother.
No shit.
1 point, 50 to 49. I love you, Buked and Gel. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate the attempt. I appreciate the effort. That's the standard you got to have all tourney. And a foul on Lawrence, it looks like. Right?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, so Lawrence left Nebraska for a year, right?
Yeah.
Where did he go?
Was it Rutgers?
Was it?
Somebody in chat will know.
Bro, Rutgers had 2 top 5 players
I don't think.
coming out of the draft. That was a silly move.
No, I'm probably wrong. Rhode Island, that's right.
Rhode Island.
I knew it was East Coast.
And so he was here with Casey, right? and then he left, and Casey was still here, and then Casey left, and then he came back, right?
No, I don't think so. I think he
No?
played a year without him and then left last year.
Huh.
Good looking out.
I wonder how he did.
Epo.
Troy with the ball here. Valdez moves it. They're moving it all around the top of the key. A little screen here. Sanford, Garden.
Good close out by
The
Lawrence.
redheaded brothers. Uh-oh.
Wild pass. He would have had an
Yeah.
open look. Good drive.
Floater's
good
no
contest
good.
by Mass. Good rebound, Hoiberg.
Good job, Hoy boy.
Mass with a quick trigger. Wow. No bueno.
Valdez behind the back. He was so aggressive earlier, and now I don't know if he's run out of steam. Can I be honest? Fat. Looks a little bit fat. And he looks like he's tired, bro.
I'm surprised.
As he steps back into a three. He was busting our asses earlier, and that's their best player. He looks like he's... And I mean, I'm saying that from personal experience, man. Like, I was on the court last night. I played for a couple hours last night, and I have no cardiovascular strength right now because I took a couple weeks off, and I looked like Valdez. Sanford hits the three.
He's still feeling it. See, there's Frager celebrating. Can we all calm down now? What's up with Jacobson?
Yeah, I don't know.
He played like 3 minutes in the first half.
Yeah, I don't think he's hurt. I think they're just keeping the starters out there most of the game. You know, like playoff time.
I thought Mass was going to try to pull it. Get back
minutes shrink. No way, Price.
Get out of here.
Like, that would have been crazy. Even for him, that was rushed. Ohio State has the lead now.
It was forced. I got Ohio State in that one bracket we're talking about. I thought that was... I only had them winning that game, though, so I wasn't too worried about it. But they were down, 15 at half?
Yeah. TCU folding like a cheap lawn chair. Troy. Oh, almost a steal for Nebraska. A fadeaway from the short corner, no good. Rebounded Troy. Valdez pump fake. Valdez throws up.
They didn't give it to him?
No.
That was more of a foul than half of the fouls they called both ways.
Yeah. Lawrence in the corner. Nope. Nope.
If I'm Fred, I'm like, anybody not named Sanford, no threes for a while.
Right.
Unless you're wide open.
It'd be great to win a game here where you've got only one player that is hot from three, you know? Get away with a game where everyone else is cold. In the tournament of all places.
But you'll have people... Yeah. I don't disagree. I know what you're saying.
The negative way to look at it is like, well, that's going to bite us in the ass.
Yeah.
But...
if you can't... He's not going to be able to shoot 80%
if we're talking about averages, yeah, but then everyone else is mathematically should pick up at some point, you know?
Don't try to use common sense when...
My bad.
I'm going to stand for it.
Wow. What are we doing here? Expedia. What are we doing? You ever drove in a convertible with a scarf tied around just your neck tightly, so it's like a choker chain.
The more appropriate question would be, have I ever not
And did
done
you
that?
match that scarf to your car?
No, I clashed. Come on, dude.
My bad. I'm an idiot.
My good driving moccasins.
When was the last time you had a Wendy's French fry?
I don't know the last time I had a Wendy's anything.
What happened to Wendy's? Did they have a meeting and they're like, all right, here's what we're going to do. Quality. No, we don't care about that anymore. You know how we have historically been the best quality? That's over. We realized that we could save a lot of money if we just give people trash in a bag. So let's do that. I think that was what the meeting was. I think that was verbatim what the meeting was.
You sit in on it?
They're like, all right, Dave's dead now. And we've blocked his daughter out of the company. She ain't got nothing to do with it. Name only. First order of business. Horse meat is our new main product, but don't tell anyone. I mean,
is Troy usually a good 3-point shooting team?
I don't know.
Joker said this is going to be the first Cornhuskers game that I'm watching actually instead of just play-by-play.
Sanford's nice, Joker. He really is.
Carnation prefers his scarf to be apricot.
I need to get me one of them too.
And his hat strategically placed below one eye.
Free throws good. Frager inbounding. 12-point lead.
12-point lead just under the 16-minute mark.
He says mork.
Still no Jacobson. Still haven't seen Garcia since those 3 lackluster.
I don't want to see him again all tourney. I'm good.
Trying to relax.
We'll see you next year.
Wide
Garcia.
open. That dude is on fire.
Yeah, so a little prediction here. Whoever we play next is going to double the dog shit out of Sanford. Troy is making a huge mistake. Troy is like, honestly, they don't seem smart enough to stay on Sanford. It really is as simple as making the decision to never leave him. But they're leaving him on every play.
That's because, look at that. See how they trap whoever gets the ball?
Look at him.
Drano.
Lawrence gets a 3.
Frager's the only one standing up celebrating, except for this guy. Rest of the team going to transfer, you think?
Maybe.
I'm just joshing.
Pick and roll action here. Frager on D. They kick it out to the wing. Hoy, great defense. Great defense, Hoy.
Really great defense.
God.
And gets the board. Locks down at the 3-point line and still the one getting the board.
He basically did that Drew Holiday move on defense where you turn the defender around, but the defender slides his feet backwards, like with his back to you, and still like boxing you out while you're dribbling. And it worked. Sanford to Mast.
Nice pass.
Little hook. Good.
Nice
Great
pass.
job. I'm so glad we ripped Sanford away from Iowa. Deep three, Valdez. My boy can shoot. Damn. He's got such a little ugly shot, too. I don't like his release. Sanford down to Mast. Mast looking in the paint to Hoy.
Good job passing out of the trap. The double team.
Hoy trapped again. Gets it to Lawrence. He pulls up a little, too, and drills it on the pull-up. So pretty.
19.
Guys, if you're just joining, help us out. If you haven't hit that like button for us, please do. Pick and roll here. Valdez sets the screen, a little short roll, doesn't get the pass, looks upset at his. Look at him. He's like literally pissed he didn't get the ball on that. And there's a missed 3. Out of bounds on the rebound.
Joker said, are you guys behind? Because my one seems ahead. Probably, man. I mean, even when it's even, there's however many second delay on YouTube.
Yeah, my thing says live.
It just
ESPN's ahead of us. Pause your game, Joke. Just pause it and then give it like a couple seconds. Masked to Frager for 3, contested. He wants in on the action, but he can't hit it.
That's bad.
Bounce pass. Wow, that was great pass there by Troy. Gets a quick bucket. Hoiberg bringing it up. 12 and a half minutes. Maybe we just slow it down here. Just operate quality possessions. Great pass. Mast and great finish, Frager.
I'm cool with it not being, but less contact on shots have been called all game.
What a steal
Nice
from
defense.
Frager. So close to a steal, out of bounds, Troy ball. I don't know, Joker. Does he have his son on the team?
I don't even know their coach's name.
Scott something with a C.
The first time
I think it's Scott
bracket,
Cross. Yeah, so that must. Sorry, go on.
I was just saying the first bracket I did, I had pretty much all Big Ten teams in the Final Four. I'm starting laughing like, why do I feel these out? I don't watch any team besides. Usually I don't
confident in the teams you've
tournament.
seen.
Yeah, and then this year watching all the Nebraska games, like all I've seen is Big Ten teams. So it's like,
yeah, I tried to be respectful of the seeds of other conferences because I recognize I don't know.
that Ohio State game was getting tight and down to, it was like 3 minutes left, 3.5 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
It was a 1-point lead.
Scarlett Johansson. No. No idea who that is. So anyway, back to my Hawaii dynasty. Started it up. And as I'm playing with him, I'm thinking to myself, why isn't Nebraska clearly a much, much, much better team than this? And they probably are, but it's like the game don't know that. It feels about the same. But no, I am getting a little bit more excited about the Huskers football season.
Yeah, I was watching, who was I watching on the way home from work this morning? He was all excited about Calandria.
Your boy Pickle.
Yo, that's who
I'm not listening to Pickle, bro. I see straight
Every year.
I see straight through that dude. That dude, well, I'm sorry.
In his defense.
Go ahead.
In his defense, to start it out, he's like, all these teams were covering. He goes, I know a lot of fan bases and teams or whatever are negative or down or like this. He goes, we're doing everything from a positive whatever. And then once starters are named and blah, blah, then we'll look at like more realistic predictions and weighing pros and cons. But he's basically just he said from the gate that basically as he's going over these teams in their spring practices, it's just basically cherry picking the positives from each deal. But go on.
Shameless. Doesn't even try to hide the fact that he's a Kool-Aid salesman for a school that he doesn't even care about. Bro, I don't even mean this in like an aggressive way or like I don't even hate him because I still watch the show. I watch it. It's just I've had to turn it off the last few times because it's so blatantly obvious that he is just trying to get as many Husker subscribers and viewers. That's the only reason they cover is because they know that Huskers fans watch stuff. Frager to Jacobson, down to Mast. Great passing, Mast. Good job. And so he's shamelessly a Kool-Aid salesman who has no repercussions because he's not a Husker fan. He's not a Husker creator. So he can always end up hiding behind the fact that, I thought they were going to be good. No, you didn't. You just said what you needed to say to get views and to get people to sub from Husker circles because you are smart enough to grift and realize that you want to be on the Huskers fans' radar. That's
He's also
it.
a Matt Rule guy.
I'm sure.
I mean, he played for him at Baylor. Nice little hook by Mast.
That makes it even worse because now he's not. That makes him even less unbiased, bro. That just makes him more of a biased source.
3 wide open look. Back to 20.
If you were coached by Matt Rule and Matt Rule was great when he was his greatest when he was coaching you, you would never question his shit. How could you? Sorry, go on.
On board. No, I think you've fallen into that deal that I think the majority of Husker fans are at, where it's like the burnout.
Steal from Frager.
Frager got a good step on.
Woo! Frager with the yam. Let's go. 62-40. Go on.
I think just a lot of the majority of the fan base, honestly, and like you're more so on this end of the spectrum than you have been previous years, is just so tired of hearing how good things are going to be, how much better different position groups or players are going to be.
Frager!
And it's like,
no good.
I just want to.
Thought he was going to block it.
I got to see something now. Until then, I'm expecting the same that I've always seen, which is fair.
Frager to Sanford. They get into Frager in the corner. Can't hit one.
That dunk got him going.
Oh well, the dunk was huge. 106 watching guys.
28th, right?
Help us out.
Spring game.
Hit that like button if you haven't. It turns into a little animated basketball.
Yeah, it's the 28th.
Spring game's coming up. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it, man. I mean, I could still come up. Katie's like, probably not going to be able to go. And Mast to the rack, kicks it back to Frager. Frager, step back 3. Can he hit this one? Woo!
1 for 30.
That was nice. That was nice.
Good on you, Frags. I say Frags.
25. He says Frags, guys. Lead. Wow.
That's probably a hell of a game to watch, man.
Yeah. Joker, this is a bad game from Frager. He's way better than what you're seeing.
Shooting wise, it is. I think it's a great game.
He's a better shooter. I think I don't want to say this is a bad game. This is an underwhelming Frager game to me.
It's just a bad shooting game for him.
I bet you if you asked Frager after the game, he'd be like, dude, that was a terrible game. I hated that game. Even though he played good, he would still be, he still is capable of so much more.
I think he would differentiate. Like he still has he's not like pouting or seem like frustrated or down. He's still pulling the trigger. He's still working his ass off the ball on defense, fighting for boards, hitting open guys. I think he's having a really good game, just not threes just aren't falling much.
Sonny says this game is making me feel like I did the first time I did meth 30 years ago. That's a good. I mean,
Man,
if it's
we can
making
all
you feel
remember our
that
first
good.
meth experience.
I remember my first blue meth experience.
Nothing. Oh yeah, that blue
That was
ice.
the good stuff. That was the good stuff. That Heisenberg stuff. That Tito stuff. That that tight stuff. But I gave all that up for the Lort, and so should you. GC says, how high can Frager improve in the next 2 years? I think if he improves his handles, I already think he's going pro. He's got the size, shooting, and bag work to be a good role player in the NBA, or at least make an NBA roster. If he improves his handles, depends on how much he improves his handles, because he's a lefty, man, and if he gets a handle on him, he could be a problem because he has a step back. So if he can break you down and get past you for blow-bys, you're fucked, because he's big and he knows how to pass and he knows how to finish through contact. But at the same time, once he starts blowing past you, he'll hit you with a little between the legs step back into the three, and his three is already really good. It's really just all about him not being able to be ripped. Think of, like, honestly, Devin Booker.
And more consistency from his three-point shot, because that's his.
He's not a Devin Booker type player. I don't mean to say he's a type player like that, but just lack of handles. Yeah. Being his weakness. Sorry, go on.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, if your claim to fame or like the big focal point of why teams would want you is your 3-point shot. We got Jacobson back in finally. Is your 3-point game? It needs to be more consistent.
I don't think of Frager as a 3-point shooter only or primarily. I think of him as a backdoor cut guy.
Oh no, I think of him more as a 3-point shooter than that.
Well, that's probably because we don't do backdoor cuts anymore like we were in the beginning of the season.
That's a good
but
point.
He was the main guy that was always finding lanes and getting little rewarded dunks like that and passing out. Please, Jakob.
Jacobson. That's the shit I like about Frager.
Mm-hmm.
Like a couple good passes. I had a chance to try to force a finish and maybe try to go to the line, hits the open three.
What up, Husker fan always? Hope you're having a good Thursday afternoon. Jacobson, my little guy Jacobson.
To the 7-minute mark.
Me and Lordy love Jacobson. Buchten gel. Hand off to Frag. Frag to the rack. That's a yam. That's a foul.
That's a goaltend.
But I feel good for little Buchten daddy that he gets a little putback because he ain't been getting a lot of opportunities.
Didn't he block that off of the backboard? Like after it came off the backboard?
Who?
Or my trip and Troy.
I thought the dunk was
glass and then he hit it.
I felt like he went up for the dunk and got bumped. The ball came loose. Hit the backboard. So I don't even feel like it was he wasn't trying to shoot it off the backboard. He was trying to yam it the way I dunk on you,
Oh, okay. No, I understand.
But not when I like pound dribble into a drop step, pump fake to get you in the air.
Sheer violence.
And then yam through contact and then send you flying. It wasn't one of those. The Epo says this is surreal. Well, pretty exciting.
One of the guys on stream was whining like a little baby back in the beginning of this game.
Well, I'm still
We can
worried.
beat Troy. I'm worried.
I wasn't talking
And
about
now we're
Troy.
up
I was talking
30.
about the rest of the tournament.
No.
The tournament in general. But this is so good for them to start like this, dude. Because maybe they could start to believe in themselves after this game more than they would have before, you know. Bad government lawyers says they have to call the game. That's 30. Peter roll. It's not PS5, but anyway, that's game, boy. Yeah. Do you pull the starters? Up 30? You can't have an injury, bro.
That's true, but also
You can't have an injury with 6 minutes. You're up 30.
if you think you're in a situation where you can try to get certain guys going, like Jacobson, like maybe Lawrence, like maybe
I'm talking specifically Sanford and Sanford.
Hoiberg.
Hoy boy don't like something about Hoy boy. Let me knock on wood. Hoy boy's just indestructible, you little bitch. All right? I just feel like nothing bad could ever happen to Hoy boy. Knock on wood again.
He's like Josh Allen.
Is that his rep? Just a little Iron Man? Big Iron Man?
Yeah, but I'm also a homer.
Wow.
I wouldn't hate if they put in almost all the bench and just left Frager out there. Let him be like the guy of a rotation. Kind of get his shot going. Let him keep doing his thing he's doing on defense and off-ball shit and see what happens. It'd be nice if you could get him on a heater to end this game before Saturday.
Yeah.
Assuming it's Vandy, unless McNeese State can upset him, but assuming it's Vandy, I need to look at them and see. I don't know anything.
Ooh, a block from Buke. Over to Hoy.
Damn, the Ohio State game's tied with 6 seconds to go.
Wow.
4 seconds.
Damn.
Dude, this shit's glitching. Is it glitching on you?
Sanford, mid-range, no good.
TCU hits a bucket with 4 seconds to go up to.
I want to see that game. I'm going to pop it on my phone.
Dude, this stream is glitching so bad, like it's just freezing.
Well, you're watching multiple things on Wi-Fi.
You are?
You are.
What am I doing?
You're watching. Are you watching TCU?
Mm-mm. I'm watching the score above there.
No, mine's as smooth as butter. High def and everything.
This is wild.
Buke Gel steps out. Hoiberg cutting off the ball.
Dial-up.
Handler, great defense, but there's a foul. Troy going to the line.
Hold on, man. I think somebody just walked in. Shouldn't be anybody here.
Probably Matt Rule. He's got keys to the place. Ohio State has to take a half-court shot off the top of the backboard. No good. TCU upsets the Buckeyes. Love it. Buke Gel. Over to Hoy. Hoy to Frager. Contested three. No good. He wants it so bad. He wants to hit threes so bad. Does not even care that he has a hand in the face. Valdez passes it out to the wing. There's a 3 good, 45-70. I wouldn't call it a comeback, but not great. Sanford kicks it to Hoiberg. Screen. Sanford contested. No good. Rager tries to steal that rebound away. Can't. Buchton Daddy stops the, I wouldn't say fast break, but stops the offense dead in its tracks. Corner 3 has to pass out of it. Can somebody chase it down? That's going to be a backcourt against Troy. Nebraska ball. Jacobson into Buchton Gel. Back to Sanford. Over to Frag. Back to Buchton Gel. Over to Hoiberg. He's going to hoist a 3-berg. No good. Troy getting desperate here. Just going to launch. Valdez, another 3. That one is very much off to the left. No good. Yeah, Sean, like he got a few fouls early in the game and then it was just nothing from him except for a couple of 3s here or there, but he's not like, he don't drive. He basically just seems like he stands out there and shoots 3s. This is my first experience watching him play, but he's a good 3-point shooter. Undersized. I don't see how he makes it in the pros. A little bit thick, a little bit slow, a little bit unathletic. Good shooter. And we lost Legary. Three is good for Buchton Gel. Did he just hit a 3? Buchton Gel really did just hit a 3. That wasn't a joke. That's crazy. A little scoop layup here is good for Troy. Too little, too late, I'm sure. There we go. Clearly, as you can tell, my streaming setup is set up for night streams. During the day, I get this nice, crazy glow. Makes me look like I'm the Undertaker. Sean Blanton says the bro's doing more. Who? What bro? You talking about Valdez or the brothers? Those two little brothers, for real. Those little redheaded brothers. Yeah, the little Campbells. Coco and Kobe. Dead man walking. You've done it now. Any Undertaker fans in the house? If not, you have no culture. All right? Win percentage chance for Nebraska ball, 99.9, says Issue. Well, yeah, at this point. You don't got to worry about that, but just like, what are we going to be able to do going forward? Hopefully the next matchup that we have isn't somebody who's huge. Because we struggle against teams that have bigs that play big. Is it McNeese State next? Is it really? How I feel about that. Yeah, I'm going to predict a win against McNeese, but I'm going to have to look into McNeese to know for show. And that's a for show right on. You know? But yeah, I would think Vandy. I'm thinking it's going to be Vand. The home of the greatest quarterback that's ever touched a football. Smoking Jay Cutler. Don't question it. Hoiberg back to Jakobsen. Jakobsen back to Hoiberg. Hoiberg to Jakob. Jakob to Buchton to Jakob. Down to Frager in the corner. Frager to Jakob. Jakob to Price. Price pump. Over to Yak. Yak to Price. Price to Hoy. I'm not joking. They're really passing this much. Frager in the corner. Hits the corner three. Good for him, because bro's been, I bet you he's taken 7 threes at minimum, and I think that's his second that he's hit. Issue, I've got one of those big stones outside of my yard that has the big Husker Black Shirts logo. That's all I've got outside in the yard. Maybe when our football team gets their shit together, I'll start flying the flag. Ugh. Adrian Martinez didn't play for Vandy, did he? He ended up just at Kansas. Hoiberg, crossover, bringing it up across half court. Up 29, 2 minutes to go. Hoiberg. Joker, this little dude Hoiberg, by the way, is the truth. The truth. He's having an underwhelming game. Frager with a nice step through, loses the dribble, but Hoy saves it. And there was a foul, I believe, against Hoy. First ever tournament win for Nebraska, folks. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Hoiberg gets subbed out. I'm excited for him because he gets to keep playing his college career. It is now extended. All right, we got the backups in the game. Blue with the ball, trying to get to the rim. A floater, no good. Troy got their youngsters in. Kobe for 3. It's no good. But they get the rebound and a putback. Leo Curtis with the foul. Poor kid on Troy crying. Must be a senior. Yeah, bub. Your basketball career is over. All right. Jacobson to Curtis. Back to Jacobson. Back to Curtis. Curtis facing up. Curtis kind of getting ripped a little bit. Has to get rid of it. Jacobson to Blue. Blue, no good. Rebound, Troy, 57 seconds. They're pushing it up the court here. Not your typical ending to a March Madness game that you think of. This is just a blowout. I mean, there's no chance here. What up, Sean says, are we going to shock the world? I don't know. Leo Curtis is 3, not even close. Kendall Blue with the rebound. Kick out to Jakobsen into the other corner. No good for 3. From Justin Bolus. Woo! Troy, 18 seconds, looking for a final backdoor cut. He was there, but the pass was a little hot. And then that pass from baseline to half court goes past half court. Cross court violation. Nebraska celebrating now. Nebraska is going to round 2 of the tournament. The last Power 5 team to do such, I believe. Big step for Nebraska. Maybe we listen to what Hoy has to say after the game here. A beautiful scene indeed. Anybody know when the next game is? We'll be here, obviously, for that. I would imagine around the same, but we'll have to look and see for that. Be looking out for us. We're still trying to climb out of algo hell. I don't know if we're still banned. I think I'll know more tonight because I've got a Sun stream. If that one does well, I'll know. Sean says McNeese, but that game's not over, right? I mean, it's not. We don't know it's going to be McNeese, right? I mean, that'd be nice. It'd be perfect to have it be McNeese. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the stats here. NCAA bracket. All right. So here's the brack. See if I can make this a little bit bigger. That's what she said. Pause and LMAO. All right. So, move this over a little bit. So, TCU beats Ohio State. Duke gonna beat Siena more than likely, obviously. Where are we at down here? Here we go. To be determined. They play right coming up here. Then the next game. I don't see them coming up next. I'm going to look, though, here on. What's this channel? True TV? It's going to be Stephen F. Austin and what? That ain't it. That ain't it. Okay, McNeese Vanderbilt is next at 2. Government, just stupid stuff. Background noise, background videos, seeing shit like where you see like little red lights and stuff up in the corners of this screen. You could see the game, and we got popped for the All-Star stream, the All-Star game. So dumb. But yeah, next game, you guys, I don't know if you guys are going to keep paying attention, but if you guys want to keep watching this next game, you should. It's going to determine who plays Nebraska. I imagine it's going to be Vanderbilt, but maybe we get lucky. You know? But either way, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us for this stream. We'll see you guys in a couple of days. Till then, go Big Red.